guys, so welcome to HBCU Real Voices, Real Impact. I'm Jayla Ingram, Miss Pennsylvania, HBCU Junior, and we have Miss Porsche Pinder. Um, and so, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Porsche Pinder, widely recognized as Porsche P, a dynamic young woman fueled by a profound passion for God and music, hailing from Twin Oaks, PA. Porsche is making her mark in the radio industry, unapologetically sharing her affectionate personality, and compassionate spirit with the world. Her journey is defined by resilience and unwavering determination. In 2012, Porsche earned a BA degree in communication from Cheney University, where she entered at Radio One. Graduation, she applied her talents as the radio station manager for CMP Radio. Today, she proudly embraces the role of devoted mother to her son, Jace, while also extending her support to mothers navigating NICU journeys as a senior training specialist for Ameria Healthcare.
America Healthcare, it gets everyone tripped up.
Beyond her professional life, Porsche is a labor doula, actively engages in Alpha Kappa, Alpha INC activities, and radiates the love of God through her action and words. As the host of the podcast Sisters on Air, airing bi-weekly on YouTube, Porsche brings her signature segments, Girl Talk, Sisters on Film, and Sister and Brother of the Week. Recently venturing into her own hosting business, Sisters Entertainment, Porsche infuses her lively energy into every party, wedding, and brunch she hosts. Known for turning every moment on the mic into a good time, Porsche lives by the motto she finally saw that God saw in her. She finally saw what God saw in her, and she became unstoppable. A sentiment echoed in her diligent work within her gifts, talents, and career. Her guiding scripture is Jeremiah 29:11. Get ready to be inspired by the unstoppable force that is Porsche. Hi, welcome. You are her guest, which I'm so thankful to even have people who want to be.
Thank you. No, I'm honored. Thank you.
So, start the interview. What advice would you give to someone considering attending an HBCU?
I would definitely say try it. It never hurts to try. I wanted to go to a HBCU because I went to a half and half high school. So I wanted to see what it would be like to go to a predominantly Black school, because all of my schooling has always been like half and half. So I definitely say try it. You might fall in love with it. I fell in love, and that was the best decision I could ever make.
What role has your HBCU played in shaping your cultural identity?
It definitely played a huge role in just knowing where I came from, knowing more about my, ancestors, because, they don't teach you certain things in high school in your history textbook, especially if you have a Caucasian teacher, so a lot of my teachers were Caucasian. I didn't have that many African American teachers growing up in my schooling. The ones that I did have, they were like home ec, like the home ec teachers. And so it definitely played a part in just knowing where I came from, knowing about my ancestors, and, just being proud of, my culture.
For me, I'm going to a mostly white school, and they really don't teach.
Right. Yeah.
Or they teach it halfway and never fully, especially with like topics, slavery and all of that. They don't teach it fully.
Right.
And what it was.
Right. They just teach you about Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, and that's it. Like, you might get a little bit of Frederick Douglass, but it's not like as wide as, knowing about different trailblazers that, came our way. So you just like, oh, okay. Oh, it's a whole new world,
What initially drew you to choose an HBCU?
Um, so I I don't, for some reason I wanted to go to Dell State. I just had my heart set on Dell State. And I was like, I just want to go to I want to be around my people. Like, I just want to be around like all Black people. Like, I never had that experience. Like, I want to see what that's like. And then I said, okay, well, I was looking at Newman. I saw Newman had like a good communication program, but a lot of my graduating class was going to Newman. So I'm like, that's like going to high school all over again. So then I looked further in and with Dell State, I had to do like these summer programs, and I'm like, I don't really want to do that. So I said, I'll stay at Cheney for a year and I'll transfer. But I wanted to see what it was like to be around Black people all the time. Like, I wanted to experience that because I never did. So I'm like, I want to see what that's like.
To back up that question, can you describe the moment you knew an HBCU was the right fit for you?
Um, so I'm going to be honest. When I first attended Cheney, it was a culture shock for me, because I have never been around all the like a whole bunch of Black people, as far as like, okay, family reunions and things like that, but like being like immersed in it with different personalities, different cultures, people from different cities, different states. So it was very overwhelming for me. Then I end up joining the concert choir. So shout out to Cheney University's concert choir. And we became a family. Like, we ate together, we're at the table singing, and just getting involved in campus life, doing different things on campus. It made me really love Cheney. And you know what? Founders Day. We had to sing at Founders Day, and they talked about the history of Cheney, and it just made me proud to be at my HBCU. It made me proud to be at Cheney University.
From what I heard from other people I interviewed, it's always like that. It's a family. It's a sisterhood and a community
Mm-hmm.
of some type,
Mm-hmm.
which makes me so like it makes me so more excited just to go to the HBCU once I
Yeah.
graduate.
It's definitely very family oriented, and you feel like your professors, they understand you,
Mm.
because different things, you might have different traumas at home, and when you come to school, some of your Caucasian professors or teachers, they don't understand where you're coming from, whereas though your African American teachers understand. Like, they might have came from where you came from, and they're inspiring you because you like, oh, they made it out, so I can make it out too. And it's more like you feel more comfortable because you feel like they can relate to you.
That's real. How has the sense of community at your HBCU impacted your college journey?
um well, my community actually like made me get very much involved in campus life. If it wasn't for my Cheney family, I wouldn't be I wouldn't have I wouldn't have been a residential advisor. Um, I joined my sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, at Cheney, and it shaped me to being like the woman that I am today, because I was the first person out of my family to go to college and to like actually like stay and finish the course. So I was learning stuff as I went, like, learning business attire, how to conduct yourself in a business meeting, all of those things I didn't know until I got at Cheney, because Fridays was like corporate Fridays, or I believe it was business Mondays. One of those days you had to dress in like business attire, the whole campus. And certain professors required certain things of you to enter into their class. Like, you couldn't come with pajama pants on, any baggy pants. It required a certain attire for you to come and to really like be, okay, this is your business, so this is what I want you to be. You want to be business, oriented. So just getting into campus life, like different things. um I was on the gospel choir. I was in a lot of things on campus, and I loved it. I loved it. It's all, your college experience is all on what you make it.
Mm. Can you share with us a memorable experience that emphasized the spirit of your HBCU?
um I would say, I have so many good memories. um you said a memorable one for me.
Yeah.
I think it would be when I was interested in my sorority. My residential advisor at the time was also interested as well. And, we were talking, we had all our stuff together, and she was like, well, what are you going to wear? And I was like, oh, I have a white shirt and some dress pants. And she was like, you don't have a suit? And I'm like, no, because she was a senior. I was a sophomore, and I was like, no. She like let me borrow one of her suits to wear, and that stuck with me because it was like I didn't know anything. Like I said, I didn't know anything about business attire. I thought what I could wear is right, and I'm glad she let me do that, because you had to wear a blazer to go into the meeting. And I'm like, I would have been like, I don't know. I don't even think I knew what a blazer was like around that time. So that really stuck with me because it was like really showing love and compassion when you didn't have to. And she gave me this, she was like, you can have the suit, and that was just like, wow, like you didn't have to do that. You could have just been like, oh, well, I don't know what she gonna do. But just showing, that love, that um just showing love and compassion for someone that you didn't have to. That was a really memorable moment for me.
It's amazing. I'm just like in shock because of the family and like the sisterhood that I've
Right.
seen people like you and people before just have with these HBCUs. Um, so I'm a baker, and for my fundraising for my pageant, I'm baking baked goods. What is one of your favorite baked goods?
mm, I would say I like, what's that, white macadamia cookies. I'm a sucker for that. I'm a sucker for uh like the red velvet cupcakes with the what's that, the cream cheese.
Yeah.
Anything with like cream cheese, I'll be like, let me get to it. I'll work it out at the gym later, but anything with cream cheese, that ice nut. And you know what? You got to be blessed to bake, because that's not for everyone. Okay, everyone can't bake. Like, so kudos to you, because that's not my ministry. I could cook something real good, but baking, I'm like, I can make you some box brownies now. The box brownies, I could whip that up real good. But from scratch, I don't have time for all of that.
Is there anything else you would like to say?
I would definitely say, whatever you choose, if it's an HBCU, really make the most of your college experience or any experience in life. Even if you go to a trade, anything, make the most of it. My rule for school was, okay, my number one thing is I'm here to get my degree. The parties, they're going to always be there. The people, they always going to be there. But you have to make sure you do your work first, and then you can play. Like me and my friends, we made a pact, like work before play. The temptation is real. So I always say, like, you have to know, because one thing we also did at Cheney, when we had open house, the RAs, we had freshmen, senior, juniors, transfers, athletes, sororities, everybody from like every group. We had a panel, and we let the students ask us any questions they wanted to ask, so they can get the real deal and get everybody's different perspective. But I always say you have to know who you are before you do anything in life. If you don't know who you are as a person, then you will fall victim to anything that happens. You can be easily influenced and easily swayed. So as long as you know who you are, then you're on the right track with any and everything in life. And you just don't let anyone dim your light, anyone tell you that you're less than. You know who you are. Sometimes we fall down, but you fix that crown and you keep on pushing. But whatever you do in life, whatever college you go to, whether it's the HBCU or PWI, make the most of it. Get involved on campus. Like, try different things, try different activities, different student government. They have a lot of things on campus for you to try. So go out there and try it. Make sure you do your books. Make sure you get the most of your experience. And, if you go to Cheney, I might see you at a homecoming, May weekend, any of that. So
something that you just said really stuck out to me was to know who you are. Because
yes.
I'm Christian too, and my parents, they kind of like always told me, you can never go into a place and not know who you are, because someone with the wrong intention, wrong decision can just sway you so easily. So that was really amazing advice too.
Yeah, and with me, I would, because of course, we're young, we're Christian, going to this, it's a lot of temptation out there. And I joined the gospel choir. They also have like they have like Bible study and all of those things like on campus. I went to a couple of them, but I was kind of like, I'm still trying to do my thing. But I kept going around in a circle. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get myself together, God. I'm gonna get myself together, to the point where I couldn't run anymore, and I had to just surrender it all. And you'll go through your things in life, especially on your Christian path. But remember, you're always like his sheep. We're his sheep. We bring people in and all of that. But, as long as like, you're grounded with who you are, whatever religion, beliefs you believe in, you stick to your beliefs, stick to your core values, stick to everything. Because people, they're like, oh, you don't do none of that. No. Oh, no fun. Well, I'm no fun then, because I'm good. You have the frats coming to your door. Oh, I want to invite you to our women appreciation. Oh, if I get done my work, it's like, no, I'm focused, sir. Thank you for the rose, but I'm okay. So just knowing that temptation is out there, temptation is real, and the devil knows how to play on your weaknesses, and just knowing, like I said, knowing who you are and staying grounded in that foundation, you'll be good to go.
Thank you so much for being on HBCU Voices, real stories, real impact. Again, I thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. And good luck on your journey and everything that you're going in life. Let me know what you choose for school. Send me your Amazon list. And, I'm here to support. I'm all about our community, all about our young women doing great things in life. And, you're on the right track. You're doing great things. You're interviewing people from different HBCUs, getting the gifs of, okay, this person went to this person went to that, so keep going on, keep doing the good work.